All right, we take two, game number 2 here at Mullet Arena after Desert Vista clinched their spot in the semifinals. I'm Dylan Pescator here at Mullet Arena for game number 2 of 4 of our quarterfinals today here for AHSHA Division 1. Our second game is going to be really exciting. It's a game that a lot of people are looking forward to. Number 4 Hamilton against number 5 Basha Perry. Basha Perry beat Shap last night 10-0 to earn their spot into this game. But Hamilton is a team that's really been looking at as a dark horse the entire year. 10-10 in the regular season, but they have some of the best skilled forwards in the entire Division 1. Jack Welch, Arseny Pudakov, and others. Caden Schaefer, throw him in there as well. And one of the best goalies in Division 1 as well, with Dom Slegman, who's now on his 3rd different team in 3 years. So hopefully he can find a home and he can find a way to send his team to Tuesday, which are where the semifinals are. DV, the first and only team right now to clinch their spot to the semis. On the other side, I should say, for Basha, these two teams played in the last game of the regular season for that number 4 seed. Hamilton won 8-3. In the first game that these two teams played, which is back on November 9th, Basha won 5-3. So we'll see how both teams go. They're 1-1 against each other in the regular season. They love to get up and down the ice. They're very offensive-minded. You see number 62 right there, Nick Wolf. He runs the offense for Basha Perry, led the team in goals, assists, and points. 12 goals, 22 assists, and 34 points in 20 games after 20 goals in the regular season just last year. Head coach for Basha, Aaron Burden, his 4th year at Division 1. Last year they were the number 7 seed and beat Horizon in the play-in before losing to Mountain Ridge here at Mullet 2-0 in a very good game. Hamilton, for them, head coach Peter Morris, they've never played here at Mullet Arena in the 3rd year that AHSHA is now holding their playoffs here. First time for the Huskies to be here at ASU's rink. We're going to do the national anthem and we'll be right back.
Oh, this day can you see by the dawn's early light the surrounding we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through heaven of fire. For the land we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red was bursting in the air, came through the night, that flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of God.
All right, back here at Mullet after the national anthem. Let's get into the goaltenders for each side. On the right for Hamilton, Dom Seligman, one of the best goalies in Division 1. 5-6 record, a .911 save percentage, and a .257 goals against average. For Basha Perry, they start Connie Streeter, the junior. With her record and stats, don't tell her entire story. Coach Aaron Burden said, I will ride with Connie Streeter no matter what. She's in net, the junior for Basha, the junior for Hamilton at that. Hamilton has some of the best offensive skill, like I mentioned, on the forward point. Jack Welch, Arseny Pudakov, Daniel Payne, Nick Nunez, Jack Gore, and others, and we'll get into them as the game continues. Their defense was very young to start the year. They only had one returning upperclassman, that being Robbie Wade. He's a senior now, and he leads them on defense. For Basha Perry, they had a lot of seniors from last year move on, Parker Stepien, Josh Sherm, and Hayden Stott, and others. along with their freshman goalie from last year, Austin Gerhardt. So now it's Streeter's net, Streeter and Seligman. The third time that these two teams have faced off, the third time these two goalies have faced off for a chance to go to the semifinals on Tuesday night. Hamilton and Basha right here from Tempe. The Huskies in white, Basha Perry in their navy blue and green. As is now behind the net, here's Jack Welch. Welch led the team in assists and points, 32 points in just 18 games for Welch. Voted the captain by his players. A quick chance right off the rush by Max Cable. Cable tosses it in front. It goes through the crease of Seligman. Back behind the net now. Brady Issue uses the wall. Picked off by Hamilton. And they'll come back the other way. Here's Jack Gore. Gore to Schaefer. Patted aside. Hamilton this year, much better than last year. Last year, they did not have a season that they want to remember. Just 3-13-5. They move on to this year and a 7-win improvement. Here's Jack Welch, fanned on the shot, and Cable forces it out. Welch, a senior, 3 years at Division I for Hamilton, voted a captain by the players. Zach Koschel tosses it in. And we get a whistle here. And they get it for offside. It was close. Pudakov was close to it. Seems like we might get a penalty here. Too many men is the call against Basha Perry. Too many guys on the ice. So just a minute 12 in, Hamilton will go to the power play. Hamilton on the power play this year were really good. 15 power play goals, tied for second in Division I. Pudakov, Welch, Nunez, Gore, and Schaefer, the 5-man unit. Halgren looks to toss it out. Basha having trouble here. Still loose. Welch fighting for it. Nunez will take it off the wall. Nunez back to Gore. He's a forward, but he's the quarterback on this power play. Over to Nunez. He fanned on the shot, and Basha clears it all the way down with Marat. Zane Marat, the junior, a really good year for him as well. 17 points in 13 games. Gore's pass almost picked off. Now it is by Marat. Welch almost took it back. Schaefer will relax with it in neutral. Here's Caden Schaefer, the senior. Coming down the left wing. He'll feed the point with Gore. 55 seconds gone in the power play. Pudakov. Stretch it out for Welch. He'll go down low. Back to Welch. Shot taken. Saved by Streeter. Welch did not get much on that shot. It was a little give-and-go play on the far side. As he went down low, got it right back from Schaefer, or checked out Nunez, but didn't get much on that shot. Koschel wins the draw back for the Huskies. Gore for Dan Payne. Payne, the senior, with 5 goals this year in the regular season. Pudakov in the circle, tried to go across, picked off by Basha and cleared all the way down. Great defense there by Zayden Chelsea. Back in front on a shorthanded chance, but the shot from Issue went wide, that being the younger Issue, Lucas, also Brady on the team, a senior. Gore with a nice move as he enters the zone, back for Pudakov. Gore goes lower in the zone for Koschel, who stands behind the net, takes a few cross checks from Bundy. 3 seconds until Basha will get their man out of the box. And Jensen's out of the box. Now he served the penalty for too many men. Hamilton with just 1 shot on the power play. Down low, Koschel feeds Payne, who was coming right down Main Street, but couldn't get a shot away. And we're back to even strength. A lot of goals scored between these two teams in the 2 games they played against each other. 19 goals total in 2 games. Basha won the first matchup 5-3 back in November. And then 8-3 Hamilton won in the last game of the regular season on January 12th, 2 weeks from today. And that game was even more special than just the last game, just senior night. It was for the number 4 spot. It was for the chance to not have to play in the play-in. But Coach Aaron Burden said, hey, even if we lost that game, I don't mind playing in the play-in. And it goes back to that question we asked in the first game, rest versus rust. It did look like Flagstaff was rusty to start off the game. They were down 3-0 before you could blink. We'll see how that affects Hamilton here. They haven't played together in a game in 2 weeks. Basha played just last night and beat Chap 10-0. Algren for the Bearcats. And almost got caught with another too many men as they were changing. And if a puck hit a certain skate, would have been down a man again. Cable in the circle. His shot went wide. Max Cable, 10 goals and 21 points in 12 games this year. Back in front for Nunez at the side of the net. Couldn't put it home as Streeter held the post well. Nunez forced it forward, turned it over. Gore will pick it up for Hamilton. Jack Gore missed the sign up for cutoffs for Hamilton. The spot opened up on their roster, and Coach Peter Morris gave him a call and said, you want to come play high school hockey? And he said, absolutely. Schaefer in the slot, shot went wide. He's been great for them. Got his 10 games in. Did Gore 11 points in those games. Guzek steps down the wall. We have another penalty. This time, it looks like it's going against Hamilton, and it is. Interference, the call against Nick Nunez. He's going to the box. Power play for Basha Perry. This year for Basha, 14 power play goals, good for 5th of the 12 teams. Olszewski looking to win the draw. Issue forces it back to Palawodzinski, who will be the quarterback on this power play. Olszewski all the way across, looking for Marat. Palawodzinski, nice pass over to Olszewski, whose shot was blocked down in front by Guzek. Did not get the puck out, however, kept in by the Bearcats. Palawodzinski again, his shot was blocked down. Kolschel lost his stick in the process, and Welch will start it up for Hamilton. Jack Welch looking to kill some time as he circles his own. Marat takes it away from him. Lucas Palawodzinski, the senior, was moved to forward during the year after he started out on defense. Had a great year on defense last year as well for the Bearcats. And he's really showed out his offensive ability. He's a point-per-game player this year. Olszewski across the line. Will go all the way across for Issue. That goes into the catching mitt of Seligman, who sees the rubber for one of the first times today. Tom Seligman has been a really good goalie ever since his freshman year. Went to the playoffs with Chap in his freshman year last year with Campo. Almost turned the upset of the entire, maybe league history. He was on the number 12 Campo Verde team, facing off with number 5 Pinnacle, and lost that game 4-3. It was a very close affair. This goes off a Basha stick, which will negate the icing. 45 seconds to go until Nunez is out of the box. Budakov with good pressure here on the forecheck. Budakov on Team Arizona last year as a sophomore, now a junior. Max Cable's shot saved by Seligman, who comes out way on top of his crease. A little bit out of it as well to cut down that angle. Watch Seligman here. He's nothing on the blue paint. He's way outside. Good to cut down the angle, but gotta make sure that you can get back if there's a player cutting back door. Or also rebounds might hurt you there. He didn't allow a rebound, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Lucas Issue. Down low for Brady Reynolds. And it's cleared down by the Huskies. 20 seconds to go until Nunez is free. I haven't seen Nick Wolf a ton. He's on the far side of the ice, and there he is. During the national anthem, all the players, of course, take their helmets off, and Basha decided to go with the eye black today. Everyone's wearing the eye black. Some more than others, and by more, I mean a lot more than others. As Wolf is down at the goal line in front, they score! It's Max Cable, and Basha takes the lead 1-0. Cable scores, set up by Wolf, and the Bearcats take the lead. It was after the power play was over. It was an even strength goal. Nevertheless, Basha strikes first. So in both games today, we've had the lower seed score the first goal. DV scored the first 3. And now Basha Perry scores first. Max Cable, who had 10 goals in 12 games in the regular season, gets his first playoff goal. Back in front, one more try, and Seligman is hit up high here. He seems to be all right, as cutting toward the net was Ben Bundy, coming up from D and found a lane. Dash has only had a couple shots on net. Hamilton really dominated to start out this game, including a power play. They had the high danger chance set up by Nick Wolf and scored by Max Cable. They give Brady Reynolds the second assist on the goal. So Cable from Wolf and Reynolds. Hamilton now chasing. Welch in front for Schaefer, couldn't get the first shot away as it was blocked down. And then lays a hit as well. Here's a chance for Chelsea. Seligman out of his net, and he puts it to the wall. A risky play. One more try. Marat cutting toward the net, and he couldn't get a stick on it as Guzek went down to a knee to deny that pass. Payne for Hamilton will go along the wall. Good bounce up to Welch. 2-on-1 with Schaefer, but he lost the puck. Bundy took it away. Nice pass to Paolo Wadzinski. His centering pass went wide as the senior couldn't find his man, and a slap shot from the bottom of the circle from Marat went into Seligman's chest. Hamilton is working down low at the goal line, but they haven't had much success. Cable will take this draw. Tried to push it forward. Koschel took it away. Here's Robbie Wade, the only returning upperclassman defenseman for this Hamilton team. They had to find some D2 players from last year, and hopefully they developed, and they did. Nick Nunez's shot went off the pad of Streeter. A couple of those names that developed, a freshman like Anthony Brown, defenseman like Simon Mello, junior like John Guzek, and a sophomore like Colin Flanagan. Budakov, who's made an impact on D1 since he was a freshman. Tried to find Nunez. It goes back out to Flanagan at the blue. He'll toss it down low. Basha's done a good job of defending so far today. Here they turn the puck over. Koschel in front. Backhand try saved by Streeter as Nunez got the shot off. Connie Streeter so far so good on a couple high danger chances. This time it was Nick Nunez, who had 26 points in 16 games. Back out to the blue. On the face-off win from the Huskies. Basha struck first. Max Cable from Nick Wolf and Brady Reynolds. They have numbers here. Olszewski tried to pass across and lost an edge. The Bearcats get it into an open corner. Gore looking to force it out with his red helmet. It fits with the Hamilton. Usually, I'd say that's a maroon red. His helmet is more of a pure red. Gore will start it up. Past the red, stopped by Basha. They have numbers the other way. Lucas Issue and Olszewski. Issue shot, went off the leg of Guzek. Another try, blocked down and cleared out by the Huskies. Reynolds will turn. They say send it down, and he does. Looking for White. Gore steps up. Wood can't hold it, the freshman. And here comes Basha. Turning with it out the walls, Murrah finds Palawodzinski, whose shot was blocked over the net. Gore will turn back in his own end. We're going to see a lot of Jack Gore today. He's going to play a ton of minutes. He's going to be their rock on defense. Pass ahead for Wood. Murrah took it away, then almost turned it over to Corbin Schaefer, the sophomore. His brother Caden, the senior. Palawodzinski, odd man rush. His shot saved by Sligman. Rebound chance, and Gore held the puck. That's a penalty. He grabbed the puck and continued to skate with it. Are they going to give him a penalty for it, though? Or just a face off to the right? That's what it looks like they're going to do. It didn't look like he tossed down the puck immediately, which is, of course, the ruling. Watch here as it bounced up in the air, and he held it, and then he put it down. Hamilton might have got away with one there. They have to win a defensive zone to get it out. They do, but then turn the puck over. AHSHA puts it in front. Back to Schaefer. Shot blocked down. Issue toward the net. Fortuitous bounce. Almost found Cable. Flanagan takes a big hit from Cable. Bax gets it back. His shot was blocked. Hamilton looking to run with Payne. Up to Welch. It's too far in front of him for a breakaway. And this is going to be an icing. Unfortunate break for Hamilton. As they'll have to come back all the way back in their own end. Max Cable has seen success against Hamilton this year. Back on November 9th in a 5-3 win. 3 points. And he has the first and only goal today. Hamilton has spent a lot of time in their own end here in the first period. Clearing attempt, knocked down by Issue in front for Cable, and a nice save by Seligman. Cable then lays a hit after the whistle as well. That was a nice job by Issue at the blue line as he knocked down the clearing attempt and then found Cable, who was coming toward the net. Seligman with a big save with the glove. Cable was looking for number 2. Guzek back behind the net, pressured by Cable, who Coach Aaron Burden says he's the player who demands the most attention from opponents on our team. And you can see why. He has made such a jump from his sophomore to now his junior year. Jensen almost lost it. Welch will take it up in the corner. Backhands it down low. Payne, Schaefer. Gore at the blue. His shot deflected out of play. A good contingent here for both sides. We mentioned both teams from the Gilbert, Chandler area. And Coach Burden has said this has kind of turned into a rivalry between these two teams, Hamilton and Basha. I guess you could call it the battle of the AZ Ice Gilbert, or the battle of the Ice Denton Chandler. I'm personally a big fan of the AZ Ice Gilbert. I mean, a lot of people have said, especially because they named both of their rinks the North and South Pole, that it actually feels like the North and South Pole in there. But when I went there, it wasn't too bad. And Gilbert's always a great town to go and visit, especially the downtown area. Shout out to Annette, who works for AHSHA from that area. Here's Welch with speed. Welch is taken down, and he drew a tripping call. Penalty against the Bearcats. Tripping is the call. They're going to take Bundy. And the sophomore D is going to go to the box. Power play for Hamilton, which today is 0 for 1. Nunez, Welch, Kochel, Pudakov, and Gore. Back to Gore at the blue, over to Pudakov. He's got a lot of room. Pudakov steps in, he shoots, it got blocked down. Welch, back to Gore at the top. Pudakov calling for it, pass blocked down. Palowadzinski starts it up the other way. Short-handed, he has Marah behind him. He pins himself to the wall to kill some time. 1 minute to go here in the first period, 1-0 Basha Perry. Just a 1 minute intermission between the first and the second periods. Kochel across, looking for Nunez. It goes off the wall, he gets on it. Nunez back behind the net for Pudakov in the circle. He flips it down low. Looking for Jensen. The Bearcats will flip it out. Breakaway pass. Here's Marah short-handed. Basha looking for two. Marah shoots. Save by Seligman. One more try and it goes through the crease. Two huge saves by Dom Seligman. Nunez now. Nunez, nice move. Nick Nunez backdoor, and his pass was blocked down by Cable. He tries to fire it in from a sharp angle. 15 seconds to go. Bundy's in the box for 55 more seconds. Gore for Hamilton. At the wall, he'll go behind the net. Jack Gore turning with it, surrounded by Bearcats. Back in front with 3 seconds, Kochel. Nunez with 2, with 1, and that'll be the end of the first period. A great period for what you could say are the underdog Basha Perry. Bearcats, at least according to the seeds. They are up 1-0 after 1 on a goal by Max Cable. Assist to Wolf and Reynolds. We'll be back in just a minute for period number 2.
We walk together forever as hockey fans. Loyal to the game, hockey will always be in our blood. Skeptics said hockey didn't belong in the desert, but it motivated a generation of players and spawned NHL stars. Hockey does belong in Arizona, and the game, it's not over.
We play for what matters.
The Arizona High School State Championships, February 1st at Mullet.
End of 1, start of 2 here from Mullet Arena. 1-0, Basha Perry in front on a goal by Max Cable. Assist to Wolf and Reynolds is where we stand after 1 here in the booth at the Mullet. Game 2 of 4 games this weekend. 6 games this weekend, Ben. 4 games today. How about that? We're on game number 4 of 6 this weekend. Had 2 play-in games last night and now 4 games today for all of the quarterfinal games. Tuesday night will be the semis. We'll have them for you here, 6:30 and 8 o'clock at Mullet. Desert Vista, the only team to clinch their spot into the semis. Already the 9th seed is in the semis in DV. And then the championship, as you saw the commercial between the periods, Saturday, February 1st at 6 p.m. Start of the second period. Here from Mullet, Hamilton on the power play for 23 more seconds. Ben Bundy in the box for tripping Jack Welch. Nunez for Gore. Back to Nunez at the near side wall. Jack Welch takes it. Senior captain of this team. Gore to the net. Saved by Streeter. Schaefer tried to punch in a rebound, but there was no rebound. Hamilton had only 7 shots in the first period. They're going to have to get a lot more pucks to the net with how Connie Streeter looks right now. She's seeing every puck, and when she sees it, she stops it. Coach Aaron Burden gets the attention of Ben Bundy, says, come here when your penalty is over and come change. Pudakov keeps it in along the wall. Down low for Nunez at the goal line. Nunez from a sharp angle. Streeter got a piece of it, and Basha clears it all the way down. Just in time for Bundy to come out of the box and head off to the bench. Hamilton power play now 0 for 2 today. After I mentioned their power play during the regular season was great. 15 power play goals in 20 games. Schaefer for Welch. Here's Jack Welch along the near side along the line. Into the Basha zone around the net. He feeds Wade at the top. Wade back to Welch. Dodges a stick check, goes over to Gore. Gore toward the net, off a shin pad. He had 2 Huskies down low with Schaefer and Nunez, but none of them got to the puck. Gore into the zone for Hamilton. 1:20 here into the second period. 1-0. Basha Perry and a goal by Max Cable. Caden Schaefer taken down by Hallgren. Basha gets it ahead. They have a 3-on-1. Gore the only man back for Hamilton. Basha to the net. Pass across. What a play by Gore. And they get the whistle. Gore dove down to stop the puck. Are they going to give him a penalty here? They're going to give Gore a penalty here. Are they going to say that the puck was under him? That is a tough call, but remember, he was the one earlier who closed his hand on the puck as it bounced into his own crease earlier. Got away with that one. Didn't get away with this one. So they're going to say the puck was under him. Delay a game is the official call. And a power play for Basha Perry. They're 0 for 1 so far today. Chelsea can't win the draw, and Hamilton clears it all the way down. Gore in the box. And the Bearcats have a chance to take a 2-0 lead here early in the second period. Hallgren for the Bearcats. He'll circle the zone. Back up top for Nick Wolf. Had the assist on the only goal so far today. Now Chelsea. Chelsea all the way across. Cable shoots. Save by Seligman. We get another whistle. This time I believe the net is off, and yes, it is. It was a combination of the net going off and the puck hitting the helmet of Seligman, who gets a little tap on the back from Nick Wolf. They fix up Seligman's helmet. And we'll set it back up in the circle. Nunez wins this draw, and Wade will clear it just out for Hamilton. Pudakov gets a few nice bounces. Pudakov short-handed. Got a backhand shot off, but a save by Streeter with the right pad. Pass ahead for Hallgren. The senior forward into the circle. Circles the net. Tried to toss it in front. Blocked down by Guzek. He gets the puck back, and now Basha will set it up. A minute to go in their power play. Nick Wolf will take it up top. Across for Cable. One more pass. Chelsea shoots. It went wide to the short side. Cable gets on the rebound. Kelsey, one more pass. Off of Guzek and out of the zone. 40 seconds until Gore comes out of the box. He was charged with the delay of game call. He landed on the puck, and the refs deemed that he covered it intentionally. Issue turns with it. Goes down low. Pass all the way across and couldn't find Marat. AHSHA has been very horizontal in their power plays. It's worked. Now their first goal was set up. Palawidzinski now in the circle. Guzek all over him. Tried to wrap it around. He got taken down to the ice. Chelsea keeps the zone. Chelsea down low at the goal line. Palawidzinski. Gore is out of the box. We're back to 5-on-5. Kolschel takes down Palawidzinski behind the net. That's a big body of Zach Kolschel. One that you don't want to get hit from. Wade will get on this puck. And backhand it out. Robbie Wade's brother, who used to play for Hamilton as a defenseman at Division I, is now an assistant coach with Hamilton. And on the bench, one of their 4 coaches on the bench. Marat back behind. Gore picks up the loose puck. Trying to start something up for Hamilton. It has been quiet from their offense so far today, which has put up great numbers during the regular season. Everything is specified here. Marat's behind the defense. Marat shoots, and Seligman got a piece as it goes out of play. That is the third breakaway that Dom Seligman has saved This time it was Marat who was all alone from the blue line in. He let it fly, and Seligman got a piece of it as it went out of play. Figueroa wins this draw, and we'll toss it down low for the Bearcats. We're up 1-0 and dominating in terms of possession. Basha's power play ran out as well. Like I mentioned, Gore was out of the box, so their power play moves to 0-2 today. Gore will have to go and chase after this one. They're doing a good job of forechecking. They're getting pucks deep. They're forcing Hamilton to go 200 feet, which really shouldn't be a problem for them considering their skill, but so far it really has. This is offside, as O'Hearn was a little bit too early to enter. The teams from the next games are getting ready. Mountain Ridge with Coach Sean Babin, Coach Sean McCosh, and Ed Georgievich, program head. And of course, Horizon will take on each other in the next game. Horizon and Mountain Ridge. Horizon, the number 11 seed, which is what Horizon was just last year. Or check that. Hamilton. Knocked ahead. Bearcats will start it up. Looking for a penalty as they thought Wolf got slashed or hooked. Long pass looking for a breakaway for Wood. Was knocked down by the Bearcats in neutral. Wolf fanned on the shot, or that being a pass, and Cable comes back to help out. Cable gets past a few, draws some space. Cable on the backhand. We'll toss it back to the blue. We didn't get much on that pass, and Gore will pick it up. Jack Gore for Hamilton waits for his new forwards to come on. Cutting toward the net's Gonzalez, and his long-range shot was blocked away by Streeter. Almost to the halfway point here in the second. Pass in front, shot saved by Streeter. Rebound back behind the net, one more try, and another save by Streeter with the right pad on Gonzalez. A few of the bottom lines for Hamilton getting their momentum started offensively. Gonzalez, Mello, and Marty. Cable picks it up, try and exit the zone, and they do with the help of Issue. Brady Issue tosses it into the open corner and tells Jackson White to go on after it. Olszewski can't get after this one. Gore has numbers for Hamilton, but they're offside. Mello and Gonzalez were too quick to get in. Things just seem a little off right now for Hamilton. And hey, look, we mentioned it. They haven't played with each other in 2 weeks because of the bye. We saw this for Flagstaff in just the first game where they looked rusty in the first period, maybe the first period and a half, and then they kind of turned it on, but Desert Vista was already up 2 or 3 goals at that point where it was tough to make a comeback. Right now, Hamilton, things kind of look out of sorts, especially for their top 2 forward lines, which have been so good this year. Haven't got much going. Flanagan back behind his own net. Payne goes off the wall. The nice pass to Welch. Welch has Flanagan with him. Finds him. Shot saved by Streeter as it just coasted along the ice. And she scooped it up. Seven and a half to go here in the second. 2 more games after this one. Mountain Ridge and Horizon, like we said, and then Pinnacle takes on Centennial in the late game tonight. All streams here on the AHSHA YouTube page, just different links for each game. Bundy gets it ahead. Schaefer puts it in the open corner. Gore backhanding it, finessing his way along the wall. Big hit from Schaefer back behind the net on Holgren. 2 big bodies coming together. Here's Zane Marat. Inside, outside, Welch stayed with him. Seligman with the blocker save on Palowidzinski. Palowidzinski gloves this one down on the clearing attempt, goes to the corner for Chelsea. Chelsea in front, off the stick on the ice of Welch as he was denying the pass. Welch picks up and will start behind his own net. Whenever Hamilton has tried to get some offense going, they've had to start from behind their own net and go 200 feet, which is a challenge in itself against anybody. Palowidzinski in their own zone. Turnover for Jack Gore. Gore at the goal line. Back behind the net now. Thought about going back to the point. Takes a hit from Palowidzinski. Hallgren trying to force out of his possession. And Basha takes it away. Breakaway pass, and Welch was back to stop Marat, who already had a breakaway tonight, and Seligman denied him. Marat, backhand pass, looking for issue. Shot taken, and an easy save for Seligman. Give a lot of credit to Dom Seligman after giving up that first goal, which was basically impossible to stop from Max Cable on a really nice shot. He's been really good. He stopped 3 separate breakaways. He's been strong, and he's kept Hamilton in this game, giving them a chance to try to find that offense again. Off the draw. Point shot blocked. Nunez with speed, getting onto this loose puck. Slap shot, he scores! There's that offense, and Nick Nunez provides it to tie us up at 1. What a shot. He got onto the loose puck and let it fly on the slap shot. Huge block by Schaefer, or check that, Pudakov on the point shot. And Nunez let it fly over the shoulder and in. Not sure if Pudakov will get an assist, but he really should. That was an incredible block on the point shot by Pudakov. And he sprung Nunez, who skated into it and then let it fly. Nick Nunez, 11 goals in the regular season. Now his first playoff goal. They do give Pudakov an assist, as he should be. He earned that one. It wasn't your usual pass. Here's issue. 2-on-1 for Basha. They go across for Wolf, but it was behind him. Nunez right back at it. Koshel can't glove it down. Jensen back for Basha on D. Turn the puck over. Pudakov for Nunez in front, off a stick. Wolf with a nice spring pass for Cable. Cable on the backhand. Cable cutting toward the net. Got it on the pads of Seligman, but nothing more. Cable now on the left side, and Seligman got there just in time to deny him. Gore is just trying to take it to the corner. Takes down a man in the process. We're 1-1 here in the final 5 minutes of the second period. Pudakov, inside, outside, goes back to the inside, but lost the puck. Nunez will get on it. Puts it off the side of the net. Fortunate bounce to Wood, who goes off the pad. Pudakov can't let it fly. Guzek from the blue line, saved by Streeter. It's in! Nunez again! 2 goals in under 2 minutes. Guzek from the point, and the puck was under Streeter. She didn't know where it was, but Nick Nunez did. Guzek stepped into this one with some force. Streeter made the save. It just sat right there, and Nunez poke checks it into the net like he was playing pool. 2-1 Hamilton now in front on 2 quick goals. There's that offense they've been looking for, and Nick Nunez provides it. A great regular season with 26 points in 16 games. And now 2 goals in under 2 minutes for Nunez. So we talk about rest versus rust, and maybe that rust just took him about 20 minutes or 25 minutes of game time for Hamilton. Now they look like themselves again. Gore into the zone. Now he has some space as he forces his way down. Centering pass taken away by the Bearcats, but not out. Wade toward the net. Payne tried to get a stick on it. Pudakov gets the assist, his second assist on 2 goals. Welch takes this puck away, couldn't get past Halgren. The assists go to Guzek and Pudakov as Basha's offside, and a shot taken, of course, would not count. Kolschel picked up a Basha glove, which was on the ice, and tossed it right back to their bench. How about that? I like that. Little mind games between both sides. Welch wins this draw against Marat. Welch does a nice pass off the wall to himself. Welch, backhand pass. Payne's got it. Turnaround try. Streeter with the stop. Guzek can't keep it in. Can tell that first goal by Nick Nunez kind of woke everybody up on that Hamilton bench. Welch is going now. Nunez is going. Pudakov is playing like he usually does. Hamilton just looks more calm now, of course, playing with a lead. Payne tips it in. Jensen back for Basha with 3 minutes to go in the middle frame. We'll cut the ice here at the end of the second. A full 15-minute intermission before the third period. Schaefer along the wall takes a big knock. Marat pinned his head down. Schaefer got up. Marat takes it away. He's one-on-one with Hamilton's D, and he let it fly, but high. That was Guzek back. On the rebound is Basha, and Seligman with the stop. A rebound chance as Marat was coming in with speed. Taken away by Flanagan. Gore lost it. Figueroa knocks it ahead. Long pass again. Basha very vertical here. Figueroa in the circle. Shot save. Rebound try. Picked up by Payne. And backhanded out. Figueroa again with space. Figueroa shoots, save. Rebound chance. And Seligman got that one too. He comes out far, but he got Olszewski on the rebound try. Guzek backhands it out. There's Nunez behind the entire defense. 2-on-1 with Welch. Nunez to Welch. Jack Welch. Saved by Streeter. Here we go. Back and forth we go. Figueroa one more time. Pass across. Taken away by Nunez. Trying for Koschel. Nunez picks it up. Knocks it out of the air to himself. Nunez cutting toward the net. Taken away by Basha. Pudakov knocked down the first clearing attempt, then took it back. Here's Arseny Pudakov to the net, and his shot went wide. Flanagan comes down to keep it in. 75 seconds to go here in the second period. Look at Pudakov keep the zone one more time. Nunez down low. This line has done great work. Koschel, Nunez, and Pudakov. Basha finally gets a clear out to neutral, but they can't get it changed here in the second period with the benches being so far away from their own defensive end. Locus issue here in the final minute of the second period. Issue at the goal line, saved by Seligman, and he covered up the rebound try. The entire Horizon team has now arrived. They're heading to their locker room. Looking to complete the upsets of all upsets, I'll tell you that. They are, Desert Vista was definitely the underdog today against Flagstaff, and they won. If Horizon could somehow, some way, find a way to beat 16-1-3 Mountain Ridge, well, all bets would be off. It would be a check your pulse type moment. Mountain Ridge, the overwhelming favorite coming into this playoff season here in 2024-25. 34 seconds to go here in the second. Like I mentioned, a full ice cut and a 15-minute intermission. Score behind the net. Looking for Max Cable. Here is Cable. Knocked down, Gore in the process. Basha toward the net, looking back door. And a good stick, that of Braden Wood, to take that away and clear it out. Bearcats only have 15 seconds to work with. They scored their only goal in the first period. They've given up 2 here in the second. In under 2 minutes. Marat taken away. Kept in by Issue with 2. With 1, they need a shot. They take it, and Seligman with the easy glove save. First period, all Basha. Second period, all Huskies. We go to the third, 2-1, Hamilton in front. We'll be right back here on the AHSHA YouTube page for period number 3.
We walk together forever as hockey fans. Loyal to the game, hockey will always be in our blood. Skeptics said hockey didn't belong in the desert, but it motivated a generation of players and spawned NHL stars. Hockey does belong in Arizona, and the game, it's not over.
We play for what matters.
The Arizona High School State Championships, February 1st at Mullets.
All right, back here for period number 3 here at Mullet Arena. We bring you inside the booth. Dylan Pescator, produced by my man Ben Smith. Go follow him at AZ Sports Media on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, everything, right? Ben, you are amazing in every way. We're ready for period number 3 here from Mullet Arena. Basha and Hamilton. Basha scored the first goal. Hamilton has scored the next 2. As we get things going here from Mullet. Max Cable scored for Basha. Nick Nunez, both goals for Hamilton. Arseny Pudakov with assists on each of those goals, I should say. Guzek for Hamilton. Up the seam for Payne across the line. He drags and whips it in. Gore comes down and keeps it in. Hamilton looking to close. Basha looking to tie. Schaefer for Welch. Loose puck. Hamilton got both goals on basically the same shift. As Seligman pads this one down. Cable on the rebound. Saved by Seligman. Tom Seligman has been really good tonight. We're going to have a penalty. Schaefer knocked down Bundy. And as everybody is when they take a penalty, not happy with it. Roughing is the call. Schaefer to the box. Basha to the power play. Their 3rd of the day. They are 0 for 2 so far. Issue, Cable, Holgren, Palowidzinski, and Murrah, the 5-man power play unit for the Bearcats. Palowidzinski will start it up at the top. Toss it toward the net. Blocked down off a leg. And Nunez will knock it all the way into Streeter's glove. And she'll have to take the whistle on good hustle by Pudakov, which will make Basha go 200 feet from their own end. The Bearcats this year 10-9-1. Last year they were the number 7 seed. They beat Horizon in the play-in round and then lost to Mountain Ridge 2-0 in a really good game between the Mountain Lions and the Bearcats. Both goalies, RJ Cavalcante for the Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions and Austin Gerhardt for Basha, who was a freshman at the time and then moved out of state to play some more travel. Both had great games that night. Holgren to the net. It got deflected on the way there, and Seligman makes the stop. He has come out of his crease a lot tonight. It has paid off. Issue wins the draw. Cable for Palowidzinski. Basha on the power play for 70 more seconds. Schaefer in the box for roughing. All the way across. Mirage shot. Blocked. Guzek got a piece of that one as he holds his right leg a little bit. He felt it. Palowidzinski for Basha. Pass Gore. Guzek hit his own man in Nunez, but it came to him and he swipes it out. Bearcats playing their 2nd overall game at Mullet in 3 years. Hamilton playing their 1st. Cable on the near side across the line. Cable tried to go through Guzek, who closed the legs. Can't get it out. Kept in by Issue. Issue, nice pass. Palowidzinski shoots, and he put it high. Issue for Holgren. Holgren at the circle, all the way across for Murrah. Left field back to Palowidzinski. Mirage shot, blocked down by Nunez. He's done everything today for Hamilton. All the way across. Palowidzinski one more time looking for Holgren. Out of the box is Schaefer. We're back to 5-on-5. Murrah at the top. Shoots, blocked down by Nunez again. It goes to Gore. Long pass off the wall, kept in by Palowidzinski. He's taken down by Pudakov. Holgren wanted a call. He didn't get it. Schaefer will take it back in his own end. A good PK for Hamilton. A PK that's now 3 for 3 tonight. 3 minutes into the 3rd period of a 1-goal game here in game number 2 of 4 of our AHSHA quarterfinals. And on the AHSHA YouTube page, we thank you all for tuning in. And we hope we can see you in person on Tuesday and Saturday. Welch in front, nobody home. Tuesday night, 6:30 and 8 p.m. for the semis. Which of these two teams are going to be there? Desert Vista's going to be there. Issue to the net. Seligman had to get back in time and stop it. And he did. 6:30 and 8 p.m. semifinals, depending on what teams, who plays at what time, of course. And then the championship, as this was the play earlier, as he put it toward the wall and had to get back just in time to stop it. Seligman did. Championship Saturday, 6 p.m. puck drop. $15 tickets. You can get in. You can sit on the glass if you'd like to. Seligman makes the save. Rebound chance to the crease and not in. It was a tough angle on the back door. And Basha couldn't finish. Pass ahead for Nick Wolf. 3-on-2 for Basha if they hurry. Wolf along the near side wing from a sharp angle, and it goes back behind where Wolf has it one more time. Back at the blue line. Here's Schaefer. Top of the circle. Shoots, put it way high. Reynolds keeps it in. Not the second time, however. Basha chasing one here. Scored the first goal. Hamilton scored 2 ever since. Flanagan tosses it over to Wade, who will give it right back to his defensive partner. Issue is going to pressure this play and take away the puck. Centering pass taken away by Welch. Nunez was looking for a breakaway pass. Poschel with a nice play past the D. Poschel to the net. Shoots, save by Streeter. A nice play along the wall there by Zach Poschel. As he got into the circle and let it fly, Streeter with the glove save. Nunez in the dot, he lost it. And the Bearcats will clear it down for an icing. 10 minutes to go here in the third. Hamilton with 2, Basha Perry with 1. Hamilton's last championship back in 2020. Basha still looking for their first at D1. They were just 2 wins away a couple years ago when they made the semifinals. Lost to Notre Dame in that game, 3-2 in overtime. Nunez taken down at the blue line. He's got to stay on side, and he does. Here's Gore across the line. His shot went wide as it got a piece of a Basha stick. Gore at the goal line. And to put the finishing touch on this game for Hamilton. Gore all the way across. Koschel, one more try. Nunez's shot went over the net. And Streeter just lifted her eyes. And it just crept over the crossbar. Gore toward the net, saved by Streeter with the glove. You can say Basha has had the better of the opportunities between the two teams, but Dom Seligman has been very strong for Hamilton in net. Past O'Hearn. Wade goes off the wall for Marty. Gonzalez pressuring, now Marty does as well. This line really got things going for Hamilton. It's the third unit. Mello along with Gonzalez and Marty. They had a great shift in the offensive zone. The next shift, Nick Nunez tied the game at 1. Here comes Gonzalez across the red. Lets Marty go and chase after this one. Marty down low for Gonzalez as they play catch and switch spots. Hamilton looking to kill time and possibly get one to go and give them a 2-goal lead to make it a little bit more comfortable. This will be offside as Mello was coming out of the zone and the puck hit him in the process. Welch in the face-off dot. He loses it. The Huskies in front of the Bearcats bench with Gore. Finds a way to just push it forward, even though he was surrounded by two Bearcats. All the way across for Issue. Murrah can't handle the bouncing puck. Payne lays a hit in front of his own bench. Gore, who seems like he's out there every other shift, is just pinning it in front of where the two benches meet. Issue ahead, Palowadzinski to the net. Palowadzinski fan on the shot. Schaefer picks it up and high flips it out. A perfect clear, not enough for icing, and gets his team a little breather. Brady Issue turns with it, turned it over. Gore for Schaefer. It's Schaefer and Welch on a 2-on-2. Schaefer in front. Gore. Welch! He put it wide. He had an open net. Could have been the dagger for Hamilton. Now 2-on-1 for Basha if they hurry. Could have turned into a 3-on-1. Palowadzinski shoots. Saved by Seligman. Under 7 minutes to go. We trade chances. I want to see if we can get another look at that chance by Basha. Palowadzinski. And look at Seligman all the way out. Not even close to the blue crease to cut down that angle. Trusting his defense that the pass won't go across. Basha wins the draw. Schaefer. Toss it toward the net. Blocker save for Seligman. It's desperation time for the Bearcats now. Looking for one to tie. Schaefer at the blue. Waits. Shoots. Tipped in front. Seligman got the blocker on it and is cleared down. This one will have enough for icing. Basha doing a good job of getting pucks to the net. They have 32 shots today. They got to get some bodies in front of Seligman. He is such a great goaltender that it's hard to get any puck past him. Wade goes off the wall for Flanagan. Hamilton knocks it ahead for Pudakov. Now Nunez. 2-on-1 for Hamilton. Nunez and Koshel. Nunez, Koshel, he scores! Zach Koshel, 3-1 Huskies. Nick Nunez has had a part of all 3 goals today. 2 goals and now a terrific pass over to Koshel, who pots it. Streeter and in. Nick Nunez showing why he's one of the best forwards in Division I. And Hamilton, who didn't have much going for them for really the first half of this game, has come out with 3 goals straight and are now up 2 goals with 6 minutes to go. Welch lays his man out. Back to Gore. Schaefer down low. Schaefer back in front. Looking for Payne, but the pass was behind him. Pudakov gets the 3rd assist. That is his 3rd assist today. Or I should say the 2nd assist, but 3rd assist for Pudakov overall. He got the secondary assist is what I meant to say. He has assists on all 3 goals. Nunez with 2 goals and an assist. 3-1 Huskies in front, and they can taste it now. They're under 6 minutes from going to the semifinals on Tuesday night. Our next game, our 3rd game, will be the number 1 seed. Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions, 16 wins, 1 loss, and 3 ties, taking on the number 11 Horizon Huskies. But don't let that number in front of the Huskies deter you from how you look at them. They are very skilled and have some of the best forwards in Division I. Jack Gore to the net. Backhand try went off the netting. Tried to turn around, chance to toss it back in front. Here's Brady Issue. Senior on this Basha team. How to find a way here. 5 minutes to go. Welch for Hamilton. Welch to the net, and his backhand try skidded along the ice. The net's off. We're going to get a whistle here. And the official has called it. A little bit later than everybody might have thought, as Hamilton was trying to put the puck in the back of the net even though the net was off. I guess you play until the whistle, right? That's the phrase. So they fixed the netting here. Mountain Ridge is taking on Horizon in the next game, which will take place about 20 minutes after this game is over. Same YouTube page, just a different link. It is truly unpredictable here in the AHSHA playoffs. 3 of the 4 games last night were upsets. Starting with number 9 Desert Vista upsetting Notre Dame, not only just by seeds, but a 4-0 comeback win. Number 10 Centennial upset number 7 Brophy in a 6-0 win. And then Horizon upsetting number 6 Campo Verde. Nick Nunez already has 2 tonight. His shot was blocked. Backhand try went through the crease. He might have got a piece of the iron. Basha the other way. And Chelsea's shot goes into the catching mid of Seligman, who maybe without the incredible goal-scoring ability of Nunez would be the MVP tonight. Dom Seligman has been incredible. "31 saves as of now on 32 shots and 3 saves on breakaways. You're going to have some Basha forwards, Marag, Cable, and others who had those breakaways that are going to say, man, I wish I had that back. But Dom Seligman, he might not be the tallest goalie, but very structured, knows what he's doing, knows exactly where to be. His positioning is unbelievable. Long pass breakaway. Pudakov for Hamilton. Backhand try. He scores. Arseny Pudakov puts Hamilton up 4-1 on a breakaway goal. So he's had assists on every goal and now a goal himself. 1 goal and 3 assists for Pudakov today. What a nice move to the backhand, and he goes top shelf past Streeter to put the Huskies up 4-1. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Basha toward the net. Seligman with another stop. Jack Gore gets the assist on the really nice pass off the wall, which is tougher than you think because he had to pass it off the low walls. There were no, right in front of the benches. You don't want to put that into the bench and get the whistle, so have to be a little bit more strategic with how you put it off the wall there. And he did well. Icing called. Hamilton allowed the first goal to Max Cable. They've scored 4 since. Unanswered. Jack Gore has played a ton of time here in this game. I wish we had the technological capabilities to see his time on ice. This one goes past Schaefer, that being Corbin, the sophomore. You have Corbin, you have Caden, the Schaefer twins. Or not twins, brothers, I should say. For Basha, it's all over the place. She used to have the Cable brothers. Used to have the Boyce Gaudreau brothers. Jackson and Carson. Cables, the Max and Cam. You have the Chelsea family for Basha. And of course the Issues. Off a stick. Gore will have to chase after this one. Icing waved off. 3:15 to go in the third. Gore for Welch. Back to Gore. For Payne. Hamilton is truly showing off now their offensive capabilities. In the second half of this game, they've potted 4 goals. Marat couldn't find it. Gets over to Wolf. Trying to go backdoor. Picked off by Gore and backhanded out. What a midseason pickup Jack Gore has been for this Hamilton team. Didn't have him for the first few games. He missed the cutoff date. Got a spot to play, and he's been outstanding. He's now their number one defenseman. And you can tell not only by his play, but also by how much Coach Morris trusts him, by how much time on ice that he's wrapped up today. Hamilton playing keep away here to kill the time off. Keep away playing a little four corners. Up for Payne, 2-on-2 with Welch. Payne shot goes high and wide. It caroms all the way along the boards and up to Nick Wolf at the red line. Nick Wolf in his senior year. Another great season for him. 34 points in 20 games. He now has the all-time goals, assists, and points records, I should say, in Basha Perry program history. 20 goals last year, and now he became more of a complete player this year in his senior year for 34 points. And a lot of seniors on this Basha team that going to sadly be sent home sad. Here's Koschel on the backhand. He put it wide. Nature of the beast. It's the nature of the playoffs. It's win or go home. It's score more goals than the other team or your season's over. And sadly, that's how sports go and how life goes, really. Only one team can win. You're going to have 11 teams in Division I who are going to go home sad, and one team that's going to go home ecstatic with their name on the cup. And after this game, after this one's over, barring a miracle, we'll have 6 teams left in contention for that cup. After today, after the 2 games after these, we will have 4 teams remaining. Semifinals on Tuesday, 6:30 and 8 p.m. here at Mullet. Pudakov's shot saved by Streeter. Last minute of play here in the third. 2 teams that have now punched their ticket to the semifinals. Desert Vista, number 9. Number 4, Hamilton Huskies. They started off slow, but they turned up the heat in the second and the third. And now we'll be 2 wins away from raising the AHSHA Cup. Which, yes, if you haven't seen it, does look like the Stanley Cup. Nunez shot off the blocker of Streeter. Brown, his shot glove down, breakaway pass off a stick, and it turns up into the stick of Nick Nunez, who got this Hamilton team off the mat, who started the scoring for this team. 2 goals in under 2 minutes, and finished the job for the Huskies. They are moving on to the semifinals. Hamilton with 4 straight goals to win this one. They are moving on to Tuesday. They don't know their opponent yet, but they know they are 2 wins away from winning the Division I championship for the first time since 2020. For Basha Perry, a great year. 5 seed, 10-9-1 record, and a lot of seniors that have just played their final high school game. Lucas Palowidzinski, Brady Reynolds, Nick Wolf, Brady Issue, Connor Hallgren, and others as well. Basha Perry with a great year. As we bring you inside the booth here, every team, of course, after their playoff games, they shake hands as they should. Basha with another great season, coached by Aaron Burden. Always a great guy to work with, and always going to keep the mood light. I can tell why his players really love and respect him. For Hamilton, they move on. Coach Peter Morris and his squad that really turned up in the second and the third period, scoring 4 straight goals. They move on to Tuesday. Don't go anywhere. We got 2 more games to go. We're halfway through, halfway to go. Next game, Mountain Ridge number 1 against number 11 Horizon. Same YouTube page, just a different link. We'll see you in a little bit. From Mullet Arena, I'm Dylan Pescator.